and then I got paid. I know that sounds terrible, but it was a life lesson moment I learned. Never trust my dad. Now, what I learned was this is hard. Success in this room isn't free or easy. Winning requires hard work, discipline, and commitment. And no one can do any of that for you. I thought, it takes all that, and yet here's a room full of guys that are here voluntarily. Well, not Ricky Shook. I think there was a court order involved with that or something. But everybody else voluntarily. I thought there must be something more to this. So I put in some time and some effort with the guys in that room. Eventually I got a win. I learned the last part. That's nothing better than a win that you've earned in the sport of wrestling. I put that lesson to work as a wrestler for New Milford in Southern Connecticut. And in every aspect of my military and civilian career, in my experiences in war, in my endeavors as a coach and a referee. It has served me well my entire life, and it is one of the reasons I get to stand here in front of you today and receive such an incredible honor. The other part of why I get to stand here now is because of all the amazing people I was fortunate enough to encounter who helped me along the way. I had great teammates, great team captains, coaches at Danbury, New Milford, Southern, coaches like Mike Morris Sr., John Nimick, Colin Kiley, Joe Neff, Bill Knipple, Don Knopf, and Charlie Anderson. Teammates like Pat Burns, Mark Raymond, Drew Aquilina, Tim Brooks, Bobby Rubino, and so many more. I served with and under some of the finest soldiers America's Army has to offer. Colonel retired Pat Brigham, Colonel Bill Werner, Lieutenant Colonel retired Pat Callahan, and Specialist Mark Raymond, who are here with us tonight. I'd like to applaud. As well as Army Captain Rob Miller and Navy Captain retired Larry Gemma, who are not. I went to war to places I had never seen or heard of before, with a courageous and selfless group of young soldiers and leaders. My first Army mentor and battle buddy in every sense of the term, Staff Sergeant Dowling, who is also here with us tonight. And sadly, a few that never made it home. I landed in career opportunities, learning from the best in their fields who took time to make me better. My wife, Inez Morris, Kelly Anderson, my fellow Miller Company's executive teammates, Kristen Turner and Ron Miller. I had the opportunity to join the finest wrestling officiating organization in the country and learn from officiating legends like Abe Shammy, my dad, Gary Tilby, Nam Tran, Kelly Murphy, Mark Tolo, and the rest of the CIWA leadership and membership. Anyone who's had the chance to coach kids at the national level can confirm that Connecticut officials set the standard. My good friend and fellow official, Nam Tran, brought on the National High School Tournament officiating in Liberty High Schools a few short weeks ago. I was given a chance to be part of a growing youth and high school wrestling program at Bacon, Colchester Youth Wrestling, and Ram Coyotes. I learned from some of the finest coaches in the sport. Coach Mike Boylan, who's the class of Connecticut coaching, and my distinct honor to have been his high school assistant. Coach Rob Zablicki, assistants like Chris Gavone, Tom Johnson, Rob Davis, Craig O'Hine, with and against some of the premier competitor coaches like Ricky Shook and Chris Peel, Jason Shaughnessy, assistants like Matt Laskowski, Ryan Fitzsimmons, and Gary Tilby, and many others. With the incredible support of selfless wrestling families, so many names, Kilpatricks, McKinnons, McAllisters, Quinns, Hills, Burgesses, Kaniskas, Streppas, Dodges, Dufours, Scotts, Elrods, Downeys, Starcinuses, O'Briens, Camises, and Dubecks, and so many more. And the chance to coach so many dedicated student athletes and youth wrestlers is just too many to name all of them. I'm lucky to have had lifelong friends who encouraged me in every challenge of my life. Pam Gallagher, Jeff Ward and his family, Joe Ferretti, Mark Raymond, Ricky Shook, the Callahans, the Millers, the Dowlings, the Pentinos, and the brothers Bob Fidelton. I'm so fortunate to have had the most supportive mother, Mary, and my brother Tony, an extended family as fans, and a dad who gave me this sport and made every opportunity available to me to be the best that I could be. So fortunate to have had a spouse who joked about being a wrestling widow, but dove in with both feet to support every element of my military career. coaching, and civilian career. Any of my accomplishments are my beautiful wife Vanessa's as well. I'm also very lucky to have very understanding and supportive children, Marina, Matthew, and Mark, who selflessly gave up so many evenings and weekends with Dad so he could either coach wrestlers or train soldiers. Finally, none of us could be honored tonight without the hard work and dedication of individuals like Doc Dubek, Teddy Oskowski, Gary Tildy, and the rest of the Connecticut chapter of the Wrestling Hall of Fame committee. This amazing event is an 18-month or more elaborate process run by the most generous and selfless volunteers. Thank every one of you who played part in helping me with this prestigious award in wrestling history from the bottom of my heart.
With the Connecticut Chapter National Wrestling Hall of Fame plaque is Krista Graff, the director of the state chapters. Mike was sponsored by was nominated by Coach Foylan, who will present Mike with the Connecticut plaque, honoring his induction and identifying his sponsors. Mike was sponsored again by New Milford High School, USA Wrestling, and Blasius Chevrolet.